And so Timothy comes back into the heat to find out what's going on, and he's pleasantly surprised that things are still going well with the Thessalonian people. And in his report back to Paul, but one of the things he notices is that somehow people are beginning to use the words of Paul like a thief in the night, to not to create hope, but to create horror amongst the people. And so all of a sudden, regardless of what they thought, like the timeline, have you ever been in one of those services? And I'm not against them, but those services where you got the timeline of how the end is going to come? Are you with me? Like, you know, I'm talking about like the apocalypse, maybe the zombie apocalypse. Let me ask you this question. Just pause for a minute. Have you ever thought of the end of the world? Well, the Apostle Paul makes this statement because within the church, although he's not saying, I don't want you to not think about the end of the world. I don't want you to not think of the day of the Lord. In other words, there would eventually 40 or 50 years later would become the book of Revelation that they didn't have, that we have. And so the Apostle Paul is saying, I want you to stick your head in the sand about the end of the end. But the Apostle Paul was not really addressing eschatology in this passage. He was addressing the wrong handling of it, and he was trying to get people centered back on, I need you to come to Jesus, come to the cross, and come to the good news, in spite of what you think might be coming.